Welcome to the Take It Home podcast. The podcast so bad we really should just take it home. I am one of your hosts, Doc Simmons. You can find me on all social media at Doc Simmons 17. We got an almost full house, not as good as last week, but uh, you know, we got somebody still rocking with us. But I'm gonna give the hot tag to my partner. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Zach Hendricks. Find me on all social media at Z Hendricks Brand, and look up Country Air Official at Country Air Official, Country Air at Country Air Official on Facebook and Instagram, and Country Air Brand on Twitter. And pass it off to you, Singer Official.
Hey, what's up, guys? Referee Perch. You can find me at Perch XLV, pound sign for the ref brand, and Waffles. Take It Home podcast.
Waffles. And joining us again, he is now the MVP, I believe. Is that are we changing gimmicks?
Adding a little bit more to the character, the Apex athlete, the MVP, CJ Cole. Find me at Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at the Apex athlete CJ Cole, and Twitter, TAA CJ Cole.
Right. And we gave our waffles chant. So how was the food hunt this week, fellas?
Oh, I
had
got
a
I went to
four stack.
Honeyberry. Got some. I got these the chorizo nachos again with some pancakes.
Okay.
Fire. My bad. Overjumped the gun. My bad, Perch. I actually had breakfast.
like breakfast gets us excited.
Oh yeah,
But regale us with this four stacker, Perch.
4 stack of blueberry pancakes with fruit on the side. It was so good. About as big as a birthday cake. Phenomenal. No syrup even needed. As good as it gets with a nice black coffee. It went down smooth.
Oh yeah. Anything delicious make it your way, CJ?
I had Raisin Canes for the first time. Made the girlfriend a little mad because she wanted to try. We wanted to try it together first, but I
Yep. Zach
completely
done
forgot
fucked that up
about it.
before.
Oh, Raising Cane's is amazing.
Dude,
but not getting the lady any is a big mistake.
Oh,
I messed up. Forgot. And like the chicken, so moist, so moist. Oh my god, it was so good.
Very nice. Yeah. Raising Cane's is definitely taking home podcast approved. Me, I had pizza.
Oh, you know, we had long time coming, over 2 years in the making. We had Armando Alvarez wings.
We did have Armando Alvarez wings. Yes, it did take a tenth of a score, I believe, or 20th of a score. But yes, we finally got the Armando wings. K Dot did make some French toast. He went out and got fresh loaf and let that harden up and made us some French toast. We also had some breakfast potatoes. Love a breakfast potato bowl. We
I have
actually
to give a shout out to Val too, because
yes.
Val cooked her ass out Sunday for the boys. She made pulled pork. She made some sloppy joes and barbecue meatballs. I feel like I got to put that over.
Yes, the sloppy joes were delicious. The wings were good. Snacks were good. It was a good weekend. I think we all ate well. But now we need to listen well because I'm sure Perch got that banger of the week.
Oh, this week's banger of the week. This one comes with a international flair to it.
Oh,
Holy smokes, dude! Do bangers translate? And that's what I found out with this one. It's the beat, it's the music, it's the words about like just the way it sounds. Phenomenal. Don't understand what they're saying, but it's a great song. Bangers translate. Whether you know the words or you don't, uh, bangers translate. And the band, the group is called King New, GNU, from a CD, The Greatest Unknown. And the song, That's a banger. It's called Glass Window.
Wait, KINGGNU?
Yeah.
Boy, you better listen to specials.
Yeah. Yo, that's a banger too, right there. Holy smokes. Yeah, they bring it. They bring it. They just like sold out the Tokyo Dome.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
these
did they
guys.
for Wrestle Kingdom? Or
No, like they had a show
oh, okay.
at the dome. They had a dome show.
Okay.
Yeah, uh, Glass Window, phenomenal song. That whole CD is good. I listened to that whole album. Yeah, The Greatest Unknown, definitely worth checking out. And yeah, Specials, another one banger. Uh, yeah, it
Did we
hits.
just get a
Bangers
2-for-1
transcend.
special?
Yes, you did get a 2-for-1 special because I was not expecting Perch to ever come with. Yeah. Hey.
Hey, Perch is very music literate.
No,
I
I was
would,
gonna
if I
say
need an
Golden
entrance
Retriever
song,
got
that's the
judged,
guy
but
I'm
he
going
probably didn't
to.
even notice that he did.
Get some King New up in here, and uh, and yeah, the whole CD, phenomenal. Like putting
Yeah,
out some good music. I don't know what it is, how to describe it, but it's good.
yeah, yeah. Oh, now that it's this makes me want to just open your world now to to things. Ooh, very surprising. Uh, but big support from the Simmons household. Uh,
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Simmons Madison household before I get shot. Um, so why don't we talk about what we watched this week? I mean, I know there was the big one, but Perch, what have you been watching?
Yeah, this week, um, caught that Royal Rumble was pretty phenomenal. Roman Reigns continues to rock it. He's the man. Absolutely love it. Love everything about what he's doing and how he's beasting and allowing everyone else to do, what they need to do as well in the match.
Yeah,
Uh,
he sold
he,
his butt off.
yeah, he sells his butt off. I enjoy watching it thoroughly. And the strong kickouts, he was not kicking out when that referee got pulled. That was beautiful. It was so good.
Yeah.
Everything about the matches they constructed, they give you your money's worth on the ticket for any paying fan. It's like they put the thought in on those matches and make it count. Kevin Owens in the match with the brass knuckles at the end. Referee counting the whole time, catches it perfectly. That was wonderful. That was one for the referees right there.
Yeah, I guess. You guys see things when we don't want you to.
And I really enjoyed the Rumble. I thought it was great. They really powered through, motored through that thing, and it was done before he knew it. Really loved Cody going for that, or Cody hit the pedigree in the match. Enjoyed it. And CM Punk hitting the pedigree on Cody at the end, hoisting him up and tossing, but getting tossed himself. So good Rumble. Really enjoyed it. And I've also been going back and watching some old Godzilla movies. I really enjoy those too. The old 70s Godzillas, phenomenal. Just like old school wrestling matches. It's a fun style of movies. Jet Jaguar is one of Godzilla's pals. It's a good dude right there. Uh, and then went and watched the newest Godzilla movie in the theaters as well. And he's just a beast in 2023. Yeah, that's a whole different style of monster
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. Much different presentation, much different. Well, actually, no, because I believe it's kind of it plays off the first one a lot. So,
Yeah, it
um,
has a lot to do with the original, but the difference between having someone in a suit and like a digital one, yeah, big difference, but
yeah,
phenomenal movies, all of them.
yeah, I know what you're talking. Like digital is good, but the talent of these suit actors is also very good and should be
It is
recognized.
so good. The art of the suit actors.
Yeah,
I hope that's not a lost art.
it is not. It is not. Um, Hopefully it'll keep going, so I have things to nerd about. Zach.
Well, Doc and I, we watched the Royal Rumble together. I had some people over. Women's Royal Rumble had a lot of great surprises. I heard Perch and Doc talking earlier. I don't think Perch watched it. I don't want to say him because I know I'm a guy. Even though if I don't watch something at the time, I don't want to be spoiled. So I don't want to say nothing about the women's that can spoil any surprises for Perch. Um, Men's world title match was phenomenal. I thought that was an error when AJ ate the gut rope at the end. Like the time, those guys know how to make things look the way they are for a reason. I thought Logan Paul and Kevin Owens match was phenomenal. Me and Doc were glued to the screen. No, I'm just kidding. Me and Doc, we were outside actually. All of us were talking. Men's Rumble though, phenomenal. I thought I was hoping for some bigger surprises around the end, but you got the two right guys. Cody got to go back to back. Right call there. I watched Raw. Love Me, Our Truth, number 24, both Royals. I apologize. See, I fuck up. But Our Truth is a treasure.
Yes.
But I
And
like when he was like,
protected
look
at
at
all
Damian
costs.
Priest. He looked at Damian. He's like, you're like an older brother to me. He's like, you're older than me. He's like, JD, you're that step brother we just don't like.
Yep.
But and then Rollins got a good promo. Like you could definitely tell they're trying to make the decision for Cody seem hard. I don't think he finished the story without Roman Reigns being the one you finished it on.
Yeah.
But very interesting. Punk being out, unfortunately, torn tricep. Doc was never there for the Golden CM Punk era, but I was, and I loved it. So just seeing him out sucks. But they did tease that Walter,
They
and
did
I
tease
love me
Walter.
some Walter.
Do love Walter. Yes.
But other than that, that's about it on the wrestles. I watched a lot of my old matches. I will say, like, usually hate my matches, but watching my old ICW match I had past month with Perch and Mercer. Only thing I wasn't proud about was the missed tap out, but everything else was a good match.
Hell yeah. Like we said, yeah, the refs only see things we actually don't want them to see. Never there when we need them. Perch is very proud of himself. CJ, what have you been watching, brother?
I watched the Royal Rumble over the weekend, in and out. Liked some of the stuff in the men's Rumble. Braun Breaker being the big guy coming and wrecking house.
Yeah.
Women's Rumble was good. I like the surprises. Not gonna say anything for Perch. The men's, I like the way AJ hit the phenomenal forearm. They pinned all of them and they all kicked out.
Yeah,
That
that was
was
a good
I
spot.
like that one. And then a lot of indie wrestling for a long weekend again. So got to watch a lot of indie wrestling.
Oh yeah. I watched the Rumble over at Zach's. Really enjoyed the show overall. Yeah, like Zach said, our truth. Please protect him. He's great. He's probably arguably the best part of the night. Really enjoyed all the surprises in the women's rumble. Watched Raw tag match. Tag team championship match was really good. DIY and Judgment Day. I hope we get to maybe run that back at WrestleMania, but it looks like we are going with our truth and Miz, which I am okay with because our truth deserves everything at this point. That man just don't miss. He is probably just the most entertaining person in wrestling right now.
So, real quick, hot take. You think with the Miz and R Truth doing this awesome truth thing, you think eventually it's leading to them maybe being the throners of the tag titles?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm feeling. I like DIY, but I'm feeling awesome truth.
Yeah. But hey, crowd is behind DIY. So that's what's important is
I
crowd is
don't think awesome truth will have the belts long, but I definitely think they're the guys to do it.
yeah. So DIY is waiting in the wings. Um freaking Imperium, they're out there always doing their thing, always hovering around. I love them. So
Dude, R Truth hot tag in the Rumble.
Genius. Genius.
Tag him
Amazing.
in.
Tag in, Cena comeback. Genius. It's so simple. Yeah, he's a genius. All right. Since CJ's been the workhorse, I believe. Why don't we talk about what we did this weekend? Why don't you start, CJ?
So Friday, I started up in Waterloo, Wisconsin for Frozen Tundra Wrestling. I took on Chucky Bates in a grudge match. Since the last show, I turned on him. Uh, Me and him had a good match. Went for my springboard DDT. He caught me, turned it into a bubble bomb. That looked really good.
Yeah, that was clean.
And then thank God the ref didn't see it, but I took out brass knuckles and whacked him in the face with it. Took the victory that way.
At
Better
least you're
wrestler
man
than
enough to
Kevin Owens.
turn. At least you're man enough to say you turned on him and you said what you did.
Yeah. No reason to front about it. Yeah, I don't like the guy. He snores in the car, and so I hit him with the brass knucks.
He
But
deserves it all.
BJ's just letting everyone know, hey, I don't like you, bro. I'm turning on you and I'm knocking you out. Like I'm not trying to win. I'm trying to end your career.
Yep, straight to the
Taking
point.
it that far. And then Saturday went out to Lansing, Michigan for Independence Pro Wrestling. Hopped in the car with Jack, Sirius, Hua Meng, and had the girlfriend tag along. She wanted to show her how it was, and me and Jamal King put on a really good match. Really hard hitting. Loved everything of it. But lost that one. He hit me, got me in an arm bar after working my arm the entire match, and I couldn't take the pain. Had to tap out.
Yeah. You got to think about the future of your career. It's a long one.
Yeah, and definitely still feeling it. But and then Sunday took a hopped in the car with Hua Meng and Josiah Vatsana to all-star Lucha Libre down at the Berwyn's Eagles Club in Chicago, Illinois. I got to see a happy face as love seeing Ref Perch at shows. Got to see him there, and then got to be in a 8-man tag team match uh, against No Coast, Tully Bartatelli, and Kevin Payne, with PAU as the last tag team. I tagged with Angel Escalera in a pretty hard hitting, fast paced match.
Oh,
A
that's
lot of
the angel
brawling.
you tagged with. I was thinking it was somebody else. Okay.
Yeah, Angel Escalera, stoplight gear. Love that gear. It's so shiny.
Yeah, he generally has good gear.
He's been a homie since day one too.
Yep.
Such a great guy. Love
Yeah,
him.
good guy.
But yeah, so then it was a hard hitting, brawling, high flying, came down to the wire, but TAU picked up the victory over Angel Escalera.
All right, nice. Zach, what did you do all weekend?
This weekend, not much. I like a couple of times I went to the Thumb Present this weekend, did some training, some drills, like all that fun stuff. Saturday, it was the Royal Rumble. The boys like CJ and all them, like the homies were all out grinding, but had some people over. It was myself, Doc, Val, Jack, Luke, my sister, the Caribbeans, and a family member, and a man that was supposed to be in the car with CJ, the big stepper Armando Alvarez.
Well, it's a good thing he didn't go because they were was that the day that they were able to fit Olivia in or was that the day before?
The
Uh,
day that was the day.
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it would have been a cram car with the big stepper because all that muss,
Well,
but
all that
it would have
muscle,
worked.
those big shoes.
And
It would have been.
all I know is like I sent that message saying kill it, guys, and he called me like 5 minutes later, started laughing. I was like, well, you going to bring those wings at least? And he said, yeah.
Hell yeah.
But Yeah, it was a nice chill weekend. I haven't seen my sister in a bit. Got to hang out, got to see Doc. With the move and the injuries, it feels weird not seeing Doc every weekend. Uh, but yeah, it was a nice chill weekend. Back to it this weekend, but fun weekend.
Oh yeah. I'll jump in. Yeah. Went over to Zach's for the Rumble. It was good to see everybody. Caribbeans came out. Armando was out there. Caribbeans came with one of their relatives. Val threw down. I love cooking, but I also do appreciate it when I don't have to. Uh, did some responsibility things with this move and keeping getting settled and chilled. It's a good weekend. No complaints. Had a lot of fun. 10 out of 10 would do it again. Perch, how was yours?
Great time, fun weekend. Yeah, met up with CJ Cole and the TAU, uh, the whole crew. A lot of people who I've trained with and worked with, especially in Chicago for several years. Those those shows are always special at the Berwyn Eagles Club. A lot of great times. Ref Ned was there from freelance. Good dude, good student of the game. And Ref Omar was there. A good dude from the Midwest. And yeah, I had a great time. First match of the night was the tag match with lots of tags. CJ Cole up in there, teaming with Angel Escalera, and TAU picking up the victory. It wasn't by mistake.
They have an inside man for sure.
We weren't fixed. That match wasn't fixed, but we made
I'm sure if you took off that ref shirt, we would have seen the TAU shirt underneath.
We'd be repping. Maybe it's a peak season shirt because it's got everybody on it.
Oh, good.
If CJ Cole would have learned something from our man a few weeks ago and would have kicked his own partner and turned on Angel
Enjoyed T.
and,
Enjoyed T.
and
That would have been the perfect ending for
and
our
joined TAU, it would have been a whole different story.
like Perch could not count the three fast enough.
It would have been enjoyable. To be continued, then perhaps. And then next match I had was Manny Cortez against Zach Abstract, and that was for a title and a Falls Count Anywhere match. It got vicious, ruthless.
Yeah.
Yeah, wild match all throughout the Berwyn Eagles Club. Great time. That match was one you walk away taking something away from.
Yeah, that
And,
the run off the steps was good.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
beautiful. Yeah, good action. And the wrestling with unicorns caught a lot of good stuff. Martine was there on hand getting good clips the entire night. And then the last match I had was the final match of the night. Gringo Loco and Golden Dragon, the Golden Gods, against a tag team from Tijuana. I believe it was Ultimo Maldito and Archangel Divine.
Oh, snap, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, he's really good.
Yeah, these guys put on.
Oh dang, I would have loved
Brothers from Tijuana, and they put on.
Oh shit. Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, these guys had a hell of a match. The whole time.
Dang, him and
Good.
Gringo must have been freaking wild.
Yeah, good action.
I'd have to find that. I'm gonna have to find
It
that.
was phenomenal. And yeah, very fun. Fun show all around. Had a blast. Fun weekend.
Hell yeah. Always he was one of those guys that started making noise around the same time as RS,
Mm-hmm.
but then got put under a mask and then like disappeared. And then good to see him. Like I've seen his name popping up a lot more, and it's good to see.
Oh yeah.
That man is good. Yeah. No, yeah, I can like I can literally like remember scrolling through my phone, seeing my first arrest clip, and then not too long after seeing my first Archangel clip. Be like, oh,
Okay.
these guys are really freaking good.
Yeah, these guys, they were on top of things.
Yeah,
Very fun match.
hell yeah. Awesome. All right. Enough of me fangirling. Why don't we get into the topic for this week? It has been a couple rough weeks in wrestling. So I thought it'd be important to take a moment to talk about the things we are proud of in wrestling. I will go first. I've had a lot of time to think about wrestling and what wrestling means to me and what I would like to give back to wrestling. And what makes me proud is when I know I have given kids the same feelings that I felt watching late 90s WCW cruiserweights. Um, like I've said it before, I was never a fan of your classic main eventers. I was always the mid card guy, always a workhorse fan. And seeing the just the inventiveness and creativeness of I mean not just the cruiserweights from WCW, but guys like Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart and Owen Hart, and just seeing something that I had never seen before, or thought could be, was always, I guess, what attracted me to wrestling. And knowing that I sometimes do that for the kids at these fair shows that never thought they would get wrestling in their town, uh, really makes me proud. Like I'll always remember Portage is my favorite fair show. Uh, Match with me and Mav when I hit the muscle buster on him, and you can hear a kid in the crowd like seeing me set up for it, going crazy because he knows what's about to happen. Like those moments are what makes me proud. That's probably the first time a kid seen a muscle buster live. Might be his last time seeing a muscle buster live, but just creating that moment is what makes me proud. Like stories are important in wrestling, but some of us just want to see some cool shit and be amazed by it. And when I do that for other people, that's what makes me proud. Let's just go down the line. Perch, what makes you proud in wrestling?
Yeah, that's a great one, Dre, and especially with Portage County being a good one. Making those kids days, making it a fun time for them is incredible. One that I got to experience big time um, last year in Japan at Korakuen Hall was feeling the crowd chanting American chants. It was the coolest feeling in the world, um, and it really hits like holy smokes. Like when we were there, the previous time, first time they couldn't cheer vocally. So this time around, the past couple times, they're able to cheer vocally, but to really hear it at that Corrigan Hall show, and a couple of people start in the front a fight forever chant because they love what they're watching so much. Gringo Loco against El Hijo del Vikingo, and they're wrestling throughout the entire hall from the stands to the inside the ring, outside the ring, on the bleachers. Um, they fought all throughout the entire place, and to hear that crowd give an American chant like a fight forever, you could tell how much pro wrestling really meant to them, and to see the American style of a give the fans everything they want and then some more. um, they really enjoyed every moment of it. So it made me proud as a wrestling fan to help facilitate those moments of sharing the different cultures and in different ways of telling stories. It's universal, and we can all make connections with people all across the world just through pro wrestling. And And yeah, to hear those chants, that really got me like right in the heart. Like, oh, all the good feels. It's meaningful stuff.
Oh yeah. Zach.
Uh, for myself, what makes me proud is like it's corny, but every booking we get, like those new opportunities when you get to see those graphics, you know, like fuck yeah. Man, this was a big one. I wanted to get here. Like when I saw our St. Louis Anarchy graphic, like that would make me proud because we worked hard for that. The Dreamwave graphic, the Black Label Pro graphic, 0-1 when we won the tag belts, like all the like anytime like someone takes trust in letting us hold their titles, I'm like proud because I'm like, man, you trust us. All those big opportunities, super trusting. Like anytime like a promoter reaches out and I think Doc can kind of attest to this. Like when you go to a new promotion, and sometimes they'll have a run sheet, and they'll say Country Air versus so and so tag team. Going to be a really high flying, super awesome match. Let them do whatever. This match is going to steal the show, or something like that. And you just see these notes. You're like, I've never been here, but like that reputation you have makes me proud. It's like, damn, like we're known for being good.
Yep.
But then outside of myself, like what makes me proud is all three of us, minus maybe a little bit of CJ now, but like we're finding ourselves in the roles where we've been around for a long time. We have younger guys who are now just breaking in, and we're able to help critique, help them with their training, help them with their selling, helping them with everything. And then when you hear a promoter talk and you're like, you hear him say, yo, CJ Cole is like super athletic, super fun to watch, or Armando Alvarez, man, he does everything, the small little things that matters, or TAU, like those guys blew up so quick, and just knowing that like you had a hand in training them and had a hand in helping them out and helping them break ground and just watching them take off and do well, and just knowing like, hey, those are like the guys, those are like kind of my guys in a way because I've been able to watch them grow, I've been able to help them grow. That we're not the trainers, but like you take those big brother roles. So like all the students at Thumper's Den, the guys who go out, the guys who like you hear nothing but good things about, that like, hey, like they rode with me when they were new. They messaged me for advice. They listened, and like they're doing everything. They're killing it. And they listen to like myself or Chucky or Doc or Perch or Gunner or whoever it may be. But just knowing that like when we came in, Bruiser was proud of us because we had a reputation, and we were able to pass that reputation. Like the younger generations are upholding that reputation. Makes me proud to know, like, all right, we were brought in the right way, and the newer guys are getting brought in the right way, and we're kind of like enforcing the right way.
Yep. Shepherding them along, just like we were.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. DJ, what makes you proud in wrestling?
What makes me proud? Seeing others succeed. Like seeing the new guys come in and like Zach was saying, like helping them out in any way you can. Like experiences that I experience. We all experience wrestling in a different way, and we all bring our experiences to the table to help everybody get farther in this business. So that makes me proud. Seeing the fans' reactions, hearing how how they react to the matches and how they like their experiences with the show and stuff. Like they're happy with what they like their money's worth. Like making sure they go home happy, and them going home happy makes me proud.
Oh, yeah. Nothing wrong with being proud of satisfied customers.
Oh yeah. Proud of all our fans that anytime Doc and I get in a voting, we're usually top two
Yeah,
in the voting.
definitely.
Like
Yeah.
got that reputation.
That's
Like
up there.
yeah, super proud of like our fan base. Yeah.
Yes, we have a dedicated fan base, and we are like super blessed to have that. That if we know we're up for an award at a company, and we've only wrestled once, we're gonna be in line to take that award.
Yes, sir.
Good feeling. All right. All right. So fans, if you're listening down below, let us know what makes you proud to be a wrestling fan. If you're a wrestler, that's listening, let us know what makes you proud to be a wrestler. Love to hear it. So why don't we start moving towards the finish and talk about what you guys got coming up this week? As for me, I'll be stretching. We are in the final laps of me getting ready to go into surgery. So I'll just be focusing on that this weekend. Perch, what you got coming up?
This weekend we'll be out on the West Coast for Game Changer Wrestling. Little GCW Los Angeles on Friday or on Saturday, the 3rd, and then we're off to Phoenix, Arizona. That'll be my first time in Arizona for wrestling on February 4th. So yeah, it should be a fun time with GCW on the West Coast in the desert. Excited to feel the palm trees.
Oh yeah, yeah. Get I would say get away from this, but it's just starting to warm up here in the Midwest a little bit. Zach, what you got going up this week?
Yes, sir. Saturday at the in Chicago for Second Wrestling. Not 100% sure what I'm doing yet, but I know I'm there. I'm assuming singles match because unless it's a special occasion, I ain't really tagging with no one unless I need to. So
Let's
going
say
in
put
there,
you with
guns blazing,
the warlord.
trying to bring this dog out. And then Sunday, not booked, but talked to Rabbi, and I'll be going out to Second Wrestling one more time. A couple of homies are riding with one, then we'll talk about it later. But yeah, we're gonna go out to Second Wrestling Sunday, check it out. Maybe get Rabbi told me to bring my gear just in case, so maybe we'll get double booking.
So yeah, there's always that chance. Nothing wrong with that. CJ, what you got this week?
Saturday, I'm heading up to Pembine, Wisconsin for We Love Wrestling. I am going one-on-one with Tommy Trainwreck. That's gonna be that'll be a fun one.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, I'm gonna be hopping in the car with Zach Hendricks and Hua Mang for Second Wrestling. So that's tagging along, just going to help out and support friends.
Oh yeah. Yep. Good locker room. Should be a good show. Rabbi Fine, good dude. Hell yeah. And with that, I think it's time we start taking it home. So, Zach, any final thoughts or questions?
Yeah. Depending on next week, might not be on the podcast. If I'm not, Doc will take care of it. But be on Vegas. Be fun. Damn you, Detroit, for losing. Now I don't care about the Super Bowl. But yeah. I mean, other than that, nothing.
All right. Perch, final thoughts or questions?
Yeah, continue to celebrate pro wrestling and enjoy different cultures, different styles of pro wrestling. Open your mind, expand your horizons, find something that you never knew that you liked. And in pro wrestling, there's so many different varieties that we can find.
CJ, any final thoughts or questions?
Uh no, other than like thank you to all the people who support indie wrestling, support all the bros, all the friends and family that we meet through wrestling, and thanks to all the people who've helped me uh be the person I can be in this business.
Like, don't give your retirement speech too soon.
Oh no. I'm doing this till I die.
Hey, I got that awkwardly heavy. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on all the social medias. Tell promotions to book us because we want to wrestle and ref in front of you. Let us know what you thought about the Rumble. Let us know what you think is going to happen going into Mania season. It is that time of year now. We are just starting that race. This has been the Take It Home podcast. Y'all be easy. One.